That was actually my first show, and
Debut, all right.
it wasn't a show though. It was a boot camp class, and the beautiful part about that was that somebody recommended me, and I have no clue who.
Wow, that just shows your aura might shine like the Aurora Borealis as well.
So that was really fun, and I want to give a shout out to Blues.
Shout out to Blues.
Follow him on Instagram. He's
Right.
an amazing promoter for Charlotte, and that was a wonderful opportunity.
I am so glad, and I know you did a bang up job, not just because I'm your father, but as some of you might know from my Facebook and as well as Kat's Facebook, that we did a show together a few years back, so I know that you did an excellent job because you did an excellent job then too. I mean, I'm just so proud, I can't stop talking about it. Creator of her own fitness program. How about national champion, and your
My division was figure.
thank you, figure. I only know physique, of course, right? All right. Anyways, all right. Let's start this. Let's do this. Tell me a little bit. Now, granted, if it sounds like, all right, folks, if it sounds like I'm talking like I don't know her, it's not that I don't know her. It's my baby girl, but I want you guys to know her like I do. All right. So tell me a little bit about first being a single mom with an autistic child. I mean, that has to put some stress on you as well, and then trying to work out too. So that must be tough. How do you do that? How do you get into that?
Well, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not. Community and support is really, really big. And I mean, Dad, honestly, I don't know how we'll do without you.
Oh, God, come on, don't do it.
I don't
Don't do
know how
that.
we'll do without you,
Don't
but
do that.
I would say the biggest thing is routine and finding out what works for you. Finding out that my child was autistic was pretty tough, just because I didn't know what that was. So I had to do a lot of research. And being that he's autistic, one thing I learned was that routine is key.
Right.
You cannot deviate off of my son's routine.
You know, I noticed that too. Like,
He
I
will
noticed
flip
that
out.
too. Yeah, I know that. When I have them, I know that. So I picked up on that too. So for anyone out there who also shares this same as we do with an autistic child, son, grandson, daughter, however, that's like I just remember routine is important. What else?
Routine is super important, and self-care, I would say, is very, very important. A lot of moms just kind of just throw themselves into motherhood and put their all into their children, and that's great, but you still need time for yourself. You still need time for self-care, and my workouts super early in the morning have been just that for me.
Good.
Yeah.
So, I hear you say self-care a lot. Self-care, self-love. Tell me, so have you incorporated those things into your Fit Alchemist program? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Of course. So definitely, it's 10 modules. It's mindset training for the woman who just, puts herself last. It's time to put yourself first. So I have 10 modules for this mindset training that goes with the program, with fitness, and I'm going to teach you how to love fitness and take care of your body and learn to love yourself through working out and caring for yourself, because if mom's not happy, nobody's happy. Let's be real.
Happy life, happy wife, happy wife, happy life. Happy mom, happy life. It's all the same thing. That's cool. So you said 10 modules, 10. Without giving too much away, just give me a little peek into each module.
Well, we talk about what I like to call movement meditation.
Is this first module?
Yes, this is like how we're going to start it off. We're going to start off with movement meditation. To me, that is just intentionally doing your fasted cardio in the morning. And that could be whatever you like. For me, I like to listen to affirmations. I'm very particular about the music that I listen to super early in the morning because, your subconscious is working while you're still half asleep. So you want to pour into yourself with affirmations, positive music, If you're a Christian, maybe it's gospel music or whatever works for you. You want to pour yourself in early in the morning. I like to do fasted cardio, so that's like some type of run or exercise super early in the morning.
Without eating, fasted, cardio, without eating. Hey, so I heard you mention too affirmations. Now, all right, selfless plug for my baby girl. Didn't you do some affirmations? Are you working on writing some affirmations out and maybe even putting those out there with your program?
Oh, wow. I guess I need to put it out there now.
That's right.
That was like a little side project that I was working on, you know, with my brother. He's an artist as well. And he my youngest brother actually, Jaden. Jaden. He's the one that kind of produced that song for me. And we did it all on his radio. All in his bedroom studio because he's just the truth.
All right, well, you see, that was a little sneak attack, but now you guys can look forward to...
That was a sneak attack.
You can look forward to Kat's affirmations as well, produced by Young J.I., another one of my very talented children. All right, that was module 1, pouring into yourself and self-love, making yourself love fitness. Module 2.
Dang.
A little bit. Don't give too much away.
Well, you know, we're going to be working on some journaling. I believe in journaling because, you know, your subconscious sometimes likes to hide things. And I believe that weight loss is just a lot of you holding on to things. My journey kind of started with a traumatic situation, and I healed myself through that situation, just being aware of what was holding me back and, you know, keeping me back. So journaling is important. You know, this program is for any woman who, you know, COVID just happened and a lot of stuff was, you know, coming up during COVID.
Don't you know I know. Oh my goodness.
We need to deal with this so we can learn to release this weight for good. So that's one of the principles, journaling, and one of the modules that I talk about in my program as well.
All right, sounds good. Now I'm not gonna, because you know I ain't gonna lie, she gave me the evil eye, so I'm not gonna get too much deeper before I get in big trouble. All right then, so let's do this then. All right, let's share, if you can, if you feel comfortable, of course. Like I say, this is just, you know, me kicking back and kicking. This pretty much is how I'm going to run just about anything, really, because this is me. So tell me a little bit more about the situation. Without giving too much away, I'll always say that. Without giving too much away, what kind of put you on this road? I know you mentioned about, you know, you had some difficult stuff. And I don't want you to get too deep, but I mean, in that trauma in your life, what put you in this mindset where, you know what, I gotta move forward with this so I can share it with the rest of the world? In other words, this is what helped me. What put it in your mind to put this out there to help everybody else? That's important.
That is important. That's also a question I wasn't expecting. So
that's okay. You with your daddy, girl.
Okay,
you with your daddy.
Okay. Yes. So I was at the lowest point in my life. I would say probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I experienced some sexual assault. And I was like super depressed, like so depressed that I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to be around people. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I seek counseling for that because, you know, I'm a mom and my child really needed me at the time, but I just didn't feel good enough to even be his mom, honestly. So during therapy, the therapist actually suggested boxing to me. And I was like, okay, because...
I remember the heavy bag. I'm the one who carried the heavy bag.
Sure did. So I had a lot of anger. a lot of resentment, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. And, you know, I needed a way to express that healthily, without going to jail. Like, right. Let's just be real. Without going to jail, because, you know, I was just in a really bad place at that time. So, you know, we decided, you know, play around with boxing. We got introduced to my coach, who I adore, Terry Davis, and
big ups to Terry over there in
Megaflex Gym. You guys check it out. And that's a gym, y'all. That's a bodybuilder gym, okay? So I got to get out all of my frustrations now. got to get all my frustrations out in there, and I decided to pick up the weights and work out again. So during working out, my dad's with me, supporting me the whole way. I was like, Dad, you're doing this with me, so you're doing a bodybuilding. And he was just like, okay. And then we freaking killed it.
We did it. Yeah, we sang.
We had Nasir, my autistic son, with us in the gym the whole way through, every day, training with us. It was tough because he, sensitive to sound and all the noise, but just put some headphones on him and just me and my dad chasing him around the gym and getting our workouts in. We got it, we got through it, and it was great. I picked up a lot of tips from that, a lot of tips and things that I just believe are everything that you need to do to get over whatever it is that you need to get over. It should help first.
If I were to ask you, give me an example of one of those things, and I want the first one, the most genuine, first one that pops into your mind is come on.
First one that pops into mind, the things that I need.
The things you need to know, the things that while you were working out and doing this struggle and this sweat, the things that were coming to your mind to help you put this program together.
Well, we're going to talk about just that, working out.
All right.
We're going to talk about working out because working out actually boosts endorphins and serotonin in your brain naturally. So it pulled me up out of depression naturally.
Wow. Leave, I had no idea.
Oh yeah, so that was that. Definitely the music that I listened to while I was in the gym, that was intentional as well.
Exactly.
And like I said, the fasted morning cardio became really spiritual for me. And routine and doing everything that I needed to do as far as the meal prep, what I ate, what I listened to, the people around and my energy. Like I was very intentional about everything that I did. My mind and focus was just on the goal that I want to see. I literally visualized myself making them shows and like
not one,
not twice. Like it was a fire
time.
season. It was
Every
a fire
time
season, and I was just pouring into myself. The more I poured into myself and healed myself, the better of a mom that I could be and pour into my son. That's very important to me.
That's really awesome. All right, last question, which is to sneak attack. If you had one thing that you could say about your program, and I want a selfless plug out of you, because I feel like this is a very, very important work, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there who need it, who might not even know. Like you even mentioned the spiritual aspect of fasted cardio. Wow, spiritual aspect? You mean exercise can even touch me spiritually? I mean, that's big.
I feel so.
So you have, hold on, let me get it right. You have exactly 5 minutes. You don't got to do the whole 5. You don't got to do the whole 5. But you have exactly 5 minutes to really selfless plug. Do your thing, because it's important. I don't want it.
Selfless plug.
Selfless plug. Tell me about your program. Tell me why the people need it. Tell me any part you want to tell me about it. If you want to talk about, you talk about whatever you need to talk about in this program. It's your not your last chance, but we about to be off in a few minutes. So here you go.
Well, the fact that you said selfless plug, it kind of like threw me off guard because honestly, it's not about me. Honestly, it's just about I want to serve. I feel like this is my passion to serve other women and to inspire them, empower them to like love themselves, take care of themselves, make workout a thing for them, like make it their thing, however it needs to be. That's why I like to call myself an alchemist, because I'm going to lead you to the water. I'm going to show you all the tools that it takes, and trust me, I got a lot of tools and they work, okay? All right, because as you can see, I pulled myself up out of that depression. So this is coming from experience, but it's not about me. It's about building up other women, because when you build up someone and you help someone, you don't know who they can inspire, who they can touch. Absolutely. It's like a trickle down thing.
Absolutely.
And we've been like COVID, like really stressed out. I mean, I've been stressed out. I don't know about anybody else. And we need that outlet. And I'm here to give you the outlet. I'm here to give you the answer. I'm here to show you the way and to make this a permanent thing in your life. Make this weight a permanent weight loss. Like, it's not a quick fix program. No offense to other trainers out there, because I'm not a hater. I'm a lover.
There you go.
But it's not like a little quick fix program of just something I written down, you know what I mean? Like, okay, do this for 30 days. No, I put my heart and soul into it. I put my energy into it. I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do. I love giving and helping and shouting out women. Hey, you look good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love when women feel so confident, you know what I'm saying? They're just walking around with their chest held high, and their chin up, and their sexy clothes on, and you know what I'm saying? Their little stomach out and everything. Like, I be like, yes, girl, let's do it. So, you know, my thing is really just to serve others. You know, I am a bodybuilder. I am a figure competitor, to be exact. I have competed in 4 competitions, winning top 5 and all. I came super, super close to becoming a pro athlete a couple years ago. I was 5th place, almost there, and I'm still gonna step back on stage and do that again. I'm an awesome mom. I'm an entrepreneur. I live my life how I choose. I'm passionate about what I do. My whole living room is a fitness studio. Like, this is what we do. This is what we do. So, I hope that was enough.
That was more than enough. All right, last thing. I know I said the thing before last thing, but this is truly the last thing. Just give your social media so everybody can find you, and any other information that you think might help folks to get on board with this Fit Alchemist body transformation program, because it truly is worthwhile. Your social media is?
My social media, I have plenty of social media. So
give me all of them.
You can find me, excuse me, you can find me on Instagram. That's Fit Dope Soul. Be on the lookout because merch is coming soon. I also make my own recovery drink, Fit Dope Recovery. So that's on Instagram as well. I'm not going to just work you out. I'm going to give you the tools and the remedies to drink so it helps heal you. And then on Facebook, I am the Fit Alchemist, and I also have a group. If you go to groups on Facebook, you can be in my Fit Alchemist accountability group. So those are all my social media tags.
Yo, sounds good. Kat, I love having you. I always do. Not because of any other thing. And you're my baby, firstborn and all that.
I'm dope.
Love talking to you. I love talking to you. That's all my children. So if any of my other children are listening, just that Kat had the spotlight today, but I love all you guys. All right, now look, as usual, I am not going to end my show without giving my personal thoughts. And it's this. Love, always going to start with that, should be given from the heart and given freely. What I mean by that is, look, even love a person enough to be like, man, I love you, but I can't mess with you for whatever reason. I mean, because that's true love. Because without sharing, without saying how you feel, usually good relationships will go south. Let's say that, go south. And we don't want that. So we want even the people that we feel like we can't get along with, that maybe someday, somehow, if we leave that situation without the bridge burned, that maybe we can call them to ourselves, or maybe they can call us, and maybe whatever thing that might have been holding you back will be gone. You'll be free from it. So basically what I'm trying to say is love truly, love deeply, and when it's all said and done, and it's in your power, choose life, right? All right, as always, Most Def and Umi. Most Def and my